Wispr Flow versus Superwhisper. Let's start with user interface and design philosophy. Wispr Flow adopts a clean, almost invisible UI where the focus is completely on flow state note-taking. Its strength lies in reduction friction. Everything is gesture-based or smart prompted. You don't think about formatting, saving, or even organizing. It does all that in the background. Superwhisper, on the other hand, feels more like a studio environment for your brain. You can switch between free-form voice dictation, structure outline, and visual through mapping. While it's slightly more complex, it gives you more visual control if you are the type who likes to see your thinking laid out. Let's now look at real-time transaction and voice capture. One of the core used cases, Wispr Flow is incredibly fast. It transcribes your voice to text in milliseconds, and thanks to its neural compression model, it understands pauses, corrections, and even subtle emotion tones. You would be walking, whispering, or ranting half asleep. Whisper still catches it. Superwhisper, while slightly slower in initial transcription, shines in contextual refinement. Its real-time suggestions adapt based on previous ideas, giving you narrative-aware transcript that reads more like a refined first draft. Now, what about summarization and content structuring? This is where opinions split. Wispr Flow uses semantic memory models, which chunk your input into meaning clusters. It's great for brainstorming, meeting notes, and capturing train of thoughts idea. Superwhisper takes a more editorial approach. It generates executive summaries, bullet insights, and even meeting action plans using its contextual AI agent. If you are a student, content creator, or strategist, you love Superwhisper clarity. If you are an artist, thinker, or editor, Wispr Flow preserves more of your voice and nonsense. Let's talk integration and ecosystem. Wispr Flow is built for solitude. It works offline, sync to local encrypted storage, and integrates only with core tools, Notion, Apple Notes, Obsidian, and minimal cloud sync. It's built to keep your mind and data private. Superwhisper is more of collaborative intelligence tool. It links to Google Workspace, Slack, Trello, Asana, and even Zoom. You can have it listen on the meeting and generate summaries in real time. If you're in team-heavy workflow, Superwhisper has the edge. And then, there's pricing and value. Wispr Flow offers a lifetime license model for one-time payment, something rare these days. Superwhisper uses tiered subscription model with free basic tier and AI-enhanced Pro and Max plans. The Pro tier gives you full AI summarization and advanced export options, while Max gives you access to shared team spaces, long-form voice retention, and smart multi-speaker separation. So, Whisper is ideal for solo thinkers and journaling minds, while Superwhisper feels like an AI workplace assistant. We should also consider data ownership and privacy. Whisper Flow is built around on-device processing and end-to-end encryption. Your data stays with you. Superwhisper stores transcripts in the cloud, and while it complies with major privacy regulations, it's less ideal for privacy purists or those dealing with confidential material. If you are working involved legal, health, or sensitive journalistic work, Whisper may be safer. Next, let's go to the performance under stress. We tested both apps in noisy environment with overlapping voices and imperfect accent. Whisper Flow maintained faster baseline recognition but lacked speaker separation. Superwhisper craft multi-voiced segmentation, labeled speakers correctly, and offered readable result even without overlapping conversation. An incredible advantage for podcaster, interviewers, and meeting-heavy user. And finally, we'll consider all AI collaboration and smart prompts. Superwhisper includes voice activated commands like summarize this, highlight key takeaways, or convert into an email. It's like having a mini project manager in your ear. Whisper Flow, while more intuitive, is less interactive. It waits, lessens, and structures slightly. But sometimes, the silence leads to better, uninterrupted flow, especially for writers, poets, or creative avoiding distraction. Let's now look at how different users are adapting these tools into their daily routines. A freelancer screenwriter we interviewed described how she used Whisperflow in early hours of the morning. Still groggy, ideas flowing unfiltered, she speaks softly into her phone, lets her thoughts unravel without judgment, and later, when she fully awake, she copies the raw voice dump into her screenplay's draft. She told us Whisper isn't just a tool, it's my silent co-writer when my conscious brain is still booting up. Now, contrast that with startup founder who swear by Super Whisper, his day is back-to-back Zoom meetings, patch calls, and team updates. With Super Whisper running in background, he doesn't just get transcript, he gets task summaries, deadline pull into Asana, and recap email sent out before the call even ends. To him, Super Whisper isn't just an assistant, it's business co-pilot. Whisper Flow believes is non-intrusive clarity. It wants to be invisible, seamless, and pure channel for inner thought. There's no AI talking back, no suggestions unlike Ask. It assumes you want to think deeply without algorithmic noise. Super Whisper believes in proactive utility. It jumps in, suggests, summarize, predict next steps. It assumes you want efficient over solitude. Neither is wrong, but each appeals to very different headspace. Another major factor is energy perversion. In cognitive science, there's a concept called mental load drift, where constant micro decisions wear you down. Whisper helps you drift inward. Super Whisper helps you delegate outward. That's subtle but powerful distinction. Let's talk about export and final output. Writers love Whisper raw thought mood, which outputs voice capture as untouched narrative strings, perfect for creative drafts. Super Whisper, meanwhile, offers template exports, memos, project outline, and even pitch decks. One user described it turning chaos into clarity on autopilot. Final verdict: if you are team leader, corporate worker, project manager, or executive, Super Whisper is better tool. It's AI proactive, collaborative, and understands business context. It turns meetings into minutes and thoughts into tasks. But if you are a solo thinker, creative writer, deep worker, or privacy conscious user, Whisperflow gives you freedom. It's minimalist, private, distraction free, and perfect for daily mental clarity. And in this final verdict, you don't need to choose one for life. You just need to know which one helps you create your best work. And that's it.